Hi everyone, Eugene here with some reflection on teaching a module online for the first time. So we're a third of the way through the semester. Week 4 class was held last evening. Overall, I was happy with the way it went, but there were a few hiccups which have given me mixed feelings today reflecting on the class. The first thing was nothing I could do about it. There was a fire drill scheduled, so I had to vacate my office here, where I'm sitting right now, because the fire drill required me to do so. Of course, my students were not in the building, so they did not have to vacate. So it was a really awkward thing that I had to leave the class and stop recording. Unfortunately, I forgot to turn off the mic, so many students probably heard the fire alarm going off over their speakers on their computers. So that was a little bit awkward. Secondly, we did have quite a hiccup with one of the R libraries, the XLS X library. Caused a lot of problems for many students, particularly with Java. So it seemed to be Java was the source of the problem, and many students had to update their Java. And I hadn't anticipated that happening. I didn't know that the library was linked to Java, so I had no strategy for dealing with this risk if it occurred. So that's a lesson for me to really know the packages and know what the systems are that students have. I don't know what, like here in the classroom in the college, all the computers are the same, so you've got a certain amount of control, but in an online environment when people are using their own computers and their own laptops, I have no control over whether they're using PCs or Macs or what version of Windows or iOS that they have. So we need to have workarounds for things like this and to check and make sure there's no dependency. I had no idea that the library was dependent on Java. Overall, the content went really well. We did also spend a lot of time planning and preparing for the first test in this module, which is taking place next week. And I'll do a separate reflection on how that test went. So naturally, there were a lot of questions about what to expect on the paper, what type of questions there would be, how many marks there would be, what the RP Now system that we're going to be using, how that will work. Some students want to come into the college to do the test, and that's allowed, that's okay. So lots and lots of questions on that, and that was time well spent. I'm as nervous as the students are, I think. Well, maybe that's an exaggeration, but I'm pretty nervous about the test. It's my first time running one through RP Now, where the students are proctored and monitored online with a camera and their screen is captured by video software. And so I'm looking forward to seeing the results of this, and I'm also looking forward to seeing the results of the students, how they get on. It's a good measure of their progress so far. It's their first test in the overall program, and of course the first test in this module. So more about that next week once that has taken place. So that's it for now. So far so good, but so many hiccups occurring that I'm a little bit frustrated with not being able to deal with these in the online environment, though some of them could have happened in the classroom, and I would be as equally frustrated. So more next week. Ta-ra for now.